Hello everyone and welcome to a new video on my channel. I'm Adam and this is Battle of the Beasts New Generation Introduction. So basically what this is introducing the New Generation tournament. This is series 3 of my Battle of the Beasts series, and this one seems to be shaping up to be a rather interesting one. So with what's going on here, in this video I'll be introducing to you each of the beasts that will be competing in this tournament, so we know who it is and who will be competing in it, and also how far I think they'll go, as well as how far I think they'll go, and just how far I think they'll go. Also a little something that's changed in the whole format of these videos I do. But with that being said, let's get into this introduction. So, starting off, we got Series 14 here. So, up first we have Ravkor the Stampeding Brute. Quite frankly, a rather okay beast with rather good abilities, but not brilliant. Sorry. In my opinion, I don't think he's going to make it far. But if he makes it to round 2, I'll be okay with that. But if he makes it any further, then that'll be a bit of a problem for me. But that's Ravkor. Nothing really much to say about him apart from good luck, I guess. Up next, we have Vizsla. Obviously, more favorited than Ravkor, in my opinion. I think Vizsla could make it far due to his abilities, but then they're not impressive enough to actually make a major difference to the whole role of the tournament. So he may not, I don't think he'll win, but he might make it far. Up next is Tychron. Now, in all honesty, I do not like this beast, and if he makes it to round 2, I'll be upset, but can't be helped. But I don't want him making it anywhere further than round 2. But with his abilities, he could win round 1, but it depends what his opponent is. Next, we have Falra, the Snow Phoenix. This one is, quite frankly, a Phoenix. So I like to see this one make it past round 1. So then we have the majority of the Phoenixes that competed in this tournament actually make it to the next rounds. I'm not saying I regret my decision of making Hawkeye win against Epos in round 1 of the old generation, but I'm saying I would, because I like Hawkeye. But I'm saying I would like to see Falra make it past round 1, so then we got 2 out of 3 Phoenixes that actually made it past round 1. That'd be good to see. But yeah, that is Series 14. And with the speed this is going to be a roughly 20 to 30 minute long video. Right, moving on, we got Wardok the Sky Terror. This one is Series 15, by the way. This one, due to his abilities, I think could make it far, and his personality of being a non-stop fighter, that might be a rather interesting fight here. Depending what his opponent is, he could win, he might lose, I don't know. But it depends how I say the fight as it goes. But this is an interesting fight. So yeah, moving on, we got Xeric, or Exeric as Lucas says, the Bone Cruncher. This beast, even though he looks strong and he is with his mouth or teeth and stuff, he's probably not gonna win because he's not the most defensive of the slow moving beasts, and also another reason why I don't think he'll win is because he can't really eat every beast. But if he does win, he will literally eat his way through the competition. But yeah. Moving on, we got Plexor the Raging Reptile. Out of all the Series 15 beasts, this one I would like to see do really good because he's my favourite. But with the ability of being able to breathe above and below water, this could help him a lot. But apart from that, this beast I don't think will win, but I would love to see make it to round 2. Round 3 if we're lucky, but I don't know. It would be nice though. Up next we got Quagos the Armoured Beetle. This one has some great abilities and is discount Blood Boar, as Lucas says. But I like to think this one is going better than Blood Boar and not losing round 1, hopefully. Moving on to Series 16 now. Now, I think you would know, if you see my channel long enough, you would know that I do not care for Series 16. So, so with these beasts here, the best I like to see them make is round 2, but that's it. So, Styro the Snapping Brute, Ronak the Toxic Terror, Solix the Deadly Swarm, and Canis the Shadow Hound. All 4 of them, I honestly do not... I'm going to try and accelerate this and just say all the beasts at once. All 4 of them, in my opinion, I do not really see making it far. Canis and Solix, maybe. But the others, no. No, they'll be lucky if they do. But yeah, that's Series 16. Moving on to Series 17. We have Griff the Feathered Fiend. Thoron the Living Storm. Oko, as I say, or Okoko, as Lucas says, or, just for funsies, OKKO, the Sand Monster. And Sorex the Silent Creeper. There we are. With these beasts here, even though I do not like this series, 2 of the beasts I actually like and I know have good abilities. And the other 2 beasts I do not really like, but they also have good abilities. If I was to give a guess, I reckon these beasts, at least 2 of them, will be in Series 3. Will be in round 3. But the other 2, I like to think they'll win round 1 due to what their opponents are. I do not. I do know, but I can't remember because they're all ordered instead of matchup battle-wise. But I like to think that they'll all win their round 1 matchups. No promises though. And I think at least one of them is going to die in round 2. I don't really want to see 2 of them especially making it past round 3, but I think out of all of them, this Thoron has the biggest chance of making it the furthest, in my opinion. But I don't know. But that's only what... It only depends what will happen. Up next, Series 18, we got Krytor the Bloodbat, Soara the Stinging Spectre, Drogan the Jungle Menace, and Carixa the Diamond Warrior. Now, Carixa is a straight-up beast, obviously. But out of these 4, Carixa, I believe, is going to make it the furthest. If there was one to be right behind Carixa with how good they are and make it to round 2, maybe, probably Krytor, but that's it. Soara could also make it, but I do not care for Soara because of how much of a disappointment it was. But apart from that, Series 18, they're all okay beasts. I do not know who would make it through, but Carixa and Krytor, out of both of them, are the ones I'd like to see do the best. Up next is Series 19. We have Quag the Stone Dragon, Korvax the Sea Dragon, Vetrix the Poison Dragon, and Stritor the Skeleton Dragon. Now with these beasts, they're all brilliant beasts in their own way, each having different abilities but also all being dragons. The one I like to see do the best is obviously Stritor, because who doesn't like Stritor? And the one, and also Quag, Korvax, and Vetrix, even though they're not Stritor, they're still quite good beasts. I have no favour of them in particular, but Stritor is the one I like to see best in Series 19. I believe they're going to make it far. All 4 of them, I reckon they're going to make it far. Up next is Series 20. We have Zulok the Winged Spirit, Scalix the Snapping Horror, yep, I read that right, Okira the Crusher, and Rykar the Firehound. Now, as much as I dislike Series 20, I need to say Okira and Rykar, those 2 have a really good chance of making it through to the next round, because Rykar has very good firepower abilities, and Okira is a physical and special attacker, both of which are and if you have access to both, you have a good chance in winning. I'm not going to say Okira will win, but I think Okira do quite well. Yeah, moving on, we've got Series 21 now. Now, with these beasts, I like 3 of them, but I hate one of them. The one I hate is Grymon, the Biting Horror. We got Skra, the Night Scavenger. Tyrantix, the Bone Spider. And Lipida, the Shadow Fiend. Now, with this, the one I like to see make it the furthest is Skra, due to his abilities being the best in my opinion. But Tyrantix and Lipida, I think will make it quite far as well. Grymon, honestly, I do not care about. So, for all I care, Grymon can die in round 1. But if I remember his opponent well, he might make it to round 2, but I don't know. But yeah, this is Series 21. Lipida and Skra and Tyrantix, I don't mind how well they do. I just want them to make it to at least round 2 and maybe round 3 if I'm lucky. But yeah, that's what I think of Series 21. Not bad series at all, but Grymon is the disappointment and probably going to be the weakest link of their series. Series 22 now. We have Menux the Saber-Toothed Terror, Larnak the Swarming Menace, Durog Hammer of the Jungle, and Nasefa the Cursed Siren. Now, I will say, Menux and Nasefa, I do not believe will make it far. And that's going to be a bit surprising for you, because you know I love Nasefa. But being brutally honest though, I'm afraid Nasefa doesn't have anything that can help against certain beasts. And if she goes against someone which she may not be able to do well against, then I don't know what to say, quite frankly. Larnak and Durog, I do believe, would make it quite far, due to Durog having multiple limbs and a tail uses a hammer, or Larnak being able to do what Kreta can do and go into a swarm form and a Larnak form. But with that, Larnak and Durog are the ones I think will do the best in Series 22. Moving on to Series 23 now. Sorry if it seems like I'm rushing this, but I need to get to the rules as well. Series 23, we have Querzol the Swamp Monster. Okay. Crotax the Tusk Destroyer, better version of Tusk, and I would not mind if this makes it through to round 2. Torka the Sky Snatcher, that might be an interesting fight, whoever she goes against. And Zircon the Shapeshifter. Zircon or Exarchon, as Lucas says. With this, Zircon and Crotax are the one I like to see do the best. And Torka, I don't mind doing well as well. But Querzol, I don't have much faith in. But Querzol may be able to do something with a certain ability he has. But I do not have high hopes for Querzol, but I think the others will make it quite far. I'm saying a lot of beasts will make it into round 2, but I know some of them are not. So, up next is Series 24, and I think due to how much I love this series, and you should know how much I do, you can expect that I have high hopes for all 4 of them. Electro the Stormbird, Fluga the Sightless Sliverer, Morax the Wrecking Menace, and Krokol the Father of Fear. All 4 of them are absolutely brilliant beasts, and I like to think all 4 of them will make it very far in the tournament. If I was to pick one that would make it the furthest, obviously it'd be Krokol. But ignoring Krokol, the one I like to see make it the furthest will be... Ooh. Now my favourite out of these remaining 3 is Morax. But I think I'm going to say Electro, I think will make it the furthest out of the remaining 3. But other than that, that's Series 24. All 4 of them are brilliant. And I like to see all 4 of them make it quite far. But I know that may not happen. Up next, Series 25, we have Akorta the All-Seeing Ape, Lycaxa Hunter of the Peaks, Glarky the Spear of the Depths, and Diprox the Buzzing Terror. Now, all 4 of them, they all have a very special ability that has not been seen before, so they have that to their advantage, along with a few other things which can make them formidable opponents. But with their very special abilities that they have, they could stand a chance in winning. I like to think Lycaxa and Glarky especially, they'll make it quite far. Round 3 maybe. But depending what their matchups are in round 1 and round 2, they might make it, they might not. Now we're on to the final series. Series 26. Technos the Ocean Crawler, Malix the Silent Stalker, Sylexa the Stone Cat, and Chiron Lord of Fire. So, out of all 4 of these beasts, all 4 of them are brilliant. Technos has enough defense for a slow moving beast to actually be formidable. Malix and Chiron are brilliant, as we all know, and Sylexa has great abilities that can make her hard to hit. But with that's all the beasts that will be competing in this tournament. There's 52 of them in total. After round 1 there'll be 26. After round 2 there'll be 13. After round 3 there'll be 7, because there'll be 1 skipping to round 4. But round 3 there'll be 6 fights, but that will lead up to 7 beasts in total. Round 4 will have 4 beasts making it to the next round. Same as Special Generation, 1 will skip to round 5, but it won't be the same beast that skipped to round 4 from round 3. So yeah, there'll be 4 beasts left for round 5, then there'll be 2, then there'll be 1. I do not know for certain which beast can win, because there's so many. But if I was to pick a favourite to win, then I'm going to probably say... It's a tough choice. Probably either Lycaxa or Akira. And I'm saying them because they're not the obvious fan favourites to pick from. And Akira and Lycaxa in my opinion has the best one-time ability, and Akira just has special powers and physical powers on his side, so he could win there. Now for the new change to the tournament. So for each tournament, it'll be released pre-edited with the thumbnails and everything. And I say it like that because my good friend Lucas has not only volunteered to the matchups for the season, but also decided to add a bit of an extra part onto it, where I will be doing my normal thing, but after I introduce the competitors and then say, and onto the stats or something like that, it will cut to Lucas and a co-host he has, just explaining the stats and the personality and the abilities of each of these beasts competing in the tournament, and also who he would think will win and who his co-host would think will win. It's a unique add-on, and I'm saying it like that because we actually have the first battle coming out today, or hopefully later today. And I'm saying it like that, and I'm saying that because Lucas would like a chance to just see how this whole thing will work out, and if it works out great, then that's good. So I'll be doing a random matchup, which I think will be an interesting start to the tournament, and hopefully it will go well. I know exactly which matchup I'm going to be doing, but with that, yeah, that's it. So that is the change to the tournament. Hopefully Lucas and the co-hosts will have fun doing what they're doing, and I wonder how long they'll last, but hopefully they'll do well. But with that being said, that's all for this time. If you like what you saw, leave a like, leave a comment, don't forget to subscribe. Hope you're excited for the new generation tournament as I am, and with that being said, peace out.